Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke. We have a very interesting and very important topic for today's show, which it is the United States Supreme Court must legally uphold Colorado State Supreme Court's decision legally removing Trump from the ballot. So let's get right into this. Hold on here. Okay. There's two things with this. In order for the ruling to be legal, right, the state's own Supreme Court must do two things. First, a judge has to rule that Trump committed an insurrection against the country, which a Colorado judge did in the ruling equating the events of January 6, 2021 with an insurrection and holding Trump culpable. Second, the amendment has to be interpreted as saying it includes the presidency, which the Colorado Supreme Court did in its ruling that said the former president cannot be on the ballot. Okay? Now, those two things must be mentioned in the state's Supreme Court ruling, okay, for it to be made legal. Now, with those two things being said, the United States Supreme Court must legally uphold the Colorado State's Supreme Court's decision, its ruling stipulating that Trump cannot be on the ballot. Okay? Because again, as long as those two things are mentioned in the state's Supreme Court's ruling, that makes it legal for Trump to be removed from that state's ballot. That's one thing, so that the Supreme Court must uphold, right? Now, here's the other thing, ladies and gentlemen. Section 3 of the Civil War era 14th Amendment says no person shall hold any office, civil or military, under the United States who, having previously taken an oath as an officer of the United States to support the Constitution of the United States, shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same, or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof. Okay? Now, it specifically says it. This is the law. Again, I'll say it again. No person shall hold any office, civil or military, under the United States who, having previously taken an oath as an officer of the United States to support the Constitution of the United States, shall have engaged in insurrection. That right there proves Trump cannot hold office at all. Okay? It was already proven by the Colorado State Supreme Court. Trump has engaged in insurrection against the United States. Plain and simple. All right? And so with these things that I just mentioned, with everything combined that I just mentioned, the United States Supreme Court must legally uphold the ruling of the Colorado State Supreme Court stipulating that Trump must be removed from the ballot. Trump cannot be on the state's ballot. End of story. And by law, the United States Supreme Court must uphold that ruling. That's the end of that story. There is no two ways about it. Okay? So, a lot of people don't want to hear this. A lot of people don't like this. But too bad. Trump engaged in insurrection against the United States, and that right there uh, uh, makes it illegal for him to uh, hold office in the United States. That's it. Plain and simple. All right. So, um, the United States Supreme Court has to do the right thing and uphold the law. Bottom line. End of story. End of story. And a lot of people are saying, oh, this is just a political stunt. No, it's not a political stunt. This is the law. This is the law of the Constitution of the United States. Plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. It says it in black and white. That's it. Plain and simple. So, I urge the justices of the United States Supreme Court do the right thing and uphold the Colorado State Supreme Court ruling barring Trump from the state's ballot. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And so with that, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. You guys could check out all the items on there. And I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. You guys could check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.